you doing, guys? It is M.V.K here, back again, coming to you with a request from one of my Patreons. This was created by one of my newest Patreons by the name of TheMtVernonkid. He is taking advantage of the free trial. So thank you very much, Tim. I hope you stay on board after your trial ends. But you wanted me to do a request under a beta level, and how is the DC Tomorrow universe living up so far, in your opinion, and also give it a grade. So the DC's latest installment of animated original features or directed to video movie lineup has been interesting at best. There have been approximately only a few under the Tomorrowverse. It started with Superman, JLA, World War II, Batman Long Halloween, Green Lantern, and later is the Legion of Superheroes with Supergirl, and then of course Justice League War World. That's coming later. So after about Superman, JLA, the both Batman Long Halloween movies, which Jason Atkins did the voice of Batman, which was cool, and Green Lantern. I have not seen the Supergirl yet, the Legion of Superheroes. Honestly, overall, I'll give it a passing grade. I give it a passing grade. C plus at best for me. Passing grade C plus. Could be better. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the art style of the Tomorrowverse, but I like that. I like that they go with the darker outshadowing of the characters. It gives a unique look, and it also sets the other animated features apart from the Tomorrowverse. You know it's a Tomorrowverse led film instead of a standalone DC animated film or something else. It's a Tomorrowverse. When you can see from the artwork and the art style, the direction, I applaud DC and Warner Brothers for doing that. So I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind what they're doing. I don't mind what they're doing because the last crop of DC movies were based around the New 52 stuff, and to me that was getting real boring real fast. And there weren't a lot of movies in the New 52 era of DC films that I liked. And so with that, it was more in a case of, okay, this is fine. But in a case with the Tomorrowverse, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is different. I like I'm not really hating on the art style. You know what I'm saying? So it worked for me. It was never a case that I didn't hate. I didn't like it. I actually don't mind it. I do want to see the Legion of Superheroes movie, the one with Supergirl and the Legion and Legion. But if I was to say which one of the movies which was my favorite out of the Tomorrowverse movies, I'm gonna have to say maybe Batman Long Halloween. I thought Long Halloween, especially the first part, was really good. It was really good, the compelling story, and Long Halloween is one of my favorite Batman stories. So that worked. It actually was like pretty good. I liked JSA World War II. I just wish it didn't need it focused on the JSA instead of adding Barry Allen Flash. You understand where I'm coming from? With Green Lantern, I didn't like that too much because they took Kyle's story and flipped it for Jon Stewart, and I hated that. As soon as I'm like, this is Kyle's story, not Jon Stewart's story, and I didn't appreciate how they did Hal Jordan in that. I was like, that was a little kind of foul how they portrayed him in that movie. You know, you go on, and I won't spoil it if anybody hasn't, but if you go back and watch that movie, they are portraying Hal as the most greatest Green Lantern. His will knows no bound, nothing can stop him, and then we literally see him get the parallax, and you can say, but that happened in the comic strips. Yeah, but here they were telling like that shouldn't have happened, and there was no build to parallax. It made no sense. But honestly, it was just Kyle's story. It was Kyle Rayner's story, my favorite Green Lantern, and they substituted Jon Stewart. Once again, I'm just getting tired of seeing Hal and Jon. They're overexposed. There's no love for Kyle Rayner in these films, and that bothers me. And that just bothers me to the nth degree. But overall, like I said, Tim, the Tomorrowverse DC animated films, not bad. They could be better. I hope they get better. I hope they incorporate more characters that should get, like, I'm surprised they didn't really do a Wonder Woman solo movie in the Tomorrowverse. They had her more focused in the JSA movie, which makes perfect sense because she was doing her thing during that time. And I applaud them for what they did with Diana. They gave her more of an accent. Yes, it felt more like Gal Gadot, but I applaud them for that. She just didn't speak English with the Queen's English. She spoke like you can tell, okay, she's from Greece or somewhere. She felt different. I like that. But outside of that, like I said, the Tomorrowverse is okay. For me, it gets a passing grade, C+ at best. I'm not gonna say it's an A+ or B+, C+. It gets an A on design and standing out differently from the other animated DC movies, because it's a Tomorrowverse movie when you see the darker shadows of the characters, like that the overshadowing line. It's darker and things like that. So I applaud them for that. But overall, it's a C+ at best. But I do appreciate it. I do want to see the Legion, and I'm really intrigued by this Justice League War World feature. That's the future. That's the next project. But outside of that, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, Tim Dragon. It's Dragon -on. Like it kind of reminds me of the rapper Dragon. So I like that. So thank you, Tim, for that. I look forward to doing more. The next three requests, because you dedicated to yourself to be a beta level member. That's where you can ask me to do for request videos. And I applaud anybody who wants to try the free trial of my Patreon. Do so. You don't have to, but you can do so. And if you want to stay on, feel free. But thank you guys. I hope you guys take care. Have a good day. And this is TheMtVernonkid. Peace and love. Stay tuned. Keep it real, guys. To all my pack members on YouTube and to all my Uber pack members on the Patreon. Thanks very much. Y'all take care.